Today we're doing a beginner's leg workout that is gentle yet effective. Okay ladies, today I'm going to be working with my beginning group, and this is going to be a great gentle workout. We're going to be trying to hit all the areas of our legs today, everything from our front to our thighs, to our inner thighs, outer thighs, and our backside, our glutes. A little bit of calves too. A lot of times we forget about those guys. So the first thing we're going to start with, just to kind of work with getting our hips stability and a little glute activation, we're going to do a sumo walk with a band. We're just going to place these around our ankles. The key with these is you want a slight bend in your knee, and you always want to keep your feet wider than your hips. So when you do this, you're not going to be pulling with this leg. I want you to think about pushing with the back leg. So you're going to push. So I'm pushing. That's what's getting me to walk from side to side. So I'm pushing with this leg here. So you really are going to feel this starting to engage the hip and the glutes. Just pushing off, always keeping tension in the band. So just walk back and forth a couple of times. You'll really start feeling that burn pretty fast. So if you want to do maybe 2 to 3 passes in your living room or wherever you're at, that would be good. Okay, so next we're going to go into a wall ball squat. So with this you just need a stability ball. It can be big, small, whatever you have will work. You're just going to place it against the wall. I'm just going to find like the small of my back. And with these, you just really want to think about letting the ball do the work. So my feet are going to be about shoulder width apart, maybe a little wider. The whole exercise is also great for working on range of motion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my head and my chest up. I'm going to have my core engaged. I'm just going to lower down. I'm leaning back into that ball, and then I'm pressing up. So if your range of motion is only here, you know what? Absolutely fine. We all have to have a starting point. The more we work at it, the more we do our stretching, and the stronger we get, the more flexibility we will have. So just go down. The goal would be 90 degrees. If you can't get there, like I mentioned, that's okay. Use that ball though. I'm really just leaning against him. He's your partner in crime right now. He's kind of helping you lower down and raise up. So I want you to think about doing, you can do anywhere from 8 to 12 and down. So we're really hitting our glutes and our hamstrings and our quads with this one. All right, that's a good one to kind of warm up. Feeling my legs getting nice and warmed up. You could do maybe 2 to 3 rounds of that. Once you're done with that, we're gonna move on. Okay, I have just a small box here for just a little bit of an elevation. So what we're gonna do with this one, we're gonna do a front box lunge. What I love about this is for beginners, is what you're gonna do is you're just gonna stand here. My abs are engaged. You're just gonna reach out for the box. I just want you to drop down. Think about dropping the knee to the ground as far as you can and pressing up. So like with a normal front lunge, you'd have to be going all the way to the ground and pressing all the way up. We're shortening that distance. We're modifying that a little bit. So we're going down and up. A little bit more gentle on the knees, but yet I'm really feeling that through the front of my leg and my glute. From the other side here and here. So I'm making sure my knee is tracking with my foot, keeping my head and chest up, and I'm just pressing back. So with these, you could do anywhere from 8 to 12, however you feel comfortable. 2 to 3 rounds. If you want to work on balance, this is another great one to work on balance. You can come down and press up without touching the foot down. I'm a huge advocate for balance. So if you're gonna start a habit now, if you're just starting to work out, it's a good one to develop. Down and stand. Okay, So next we're going to go into a lateral lunge. If you have a Bosu ball, that's like a half a ball, that works too. It's good because it's a gentle landing. So with this, we're going to just do kind of what we just did, but now we're going to go laterally. You're just going to step. You're going to kick your backside out. Your leg's going to go to about a 90-degree angle. Your knee is going to track with your foot, and we're going to step back up. So what we're doing is we're just kind of hitting the muscle in a little bit different way. Abductors a little bit more, glute, all of this here, and back to start. So once again, 10 to 12, we're not making this explosive. We're not kind of popping or throwing our body off of it. We're just gently going down, coming back to start. Working on balance, the same as the other one. You can go here and stop. That's where the core is going to be really helping you here by staying nice and tight. And balance. It's also great for working your feet. It kind of makes those little muscles in your feet work. We're strengthening those, which is another good thing. Okay, next we're going to go to working our calf muscles. So what I'm going to have you do is just go to a wall. You're just going to put your hands on the wall. Your feet are going to be about shoulder width apart, and you're just going to slide your hands up and down just for a little resistance. So you're going to start with your heels on the ground. Your body's nice and straight. My spine is neutral straight. My head is straight forward. I'm just pressing up into the wall, getting high on the ball of my feet, and then I'm lowering down. I'm just pressing up into the wall, getting a full extension in my calves. I'm holding on for a second and lowering down. So the more you kind of press into the wall, the more resistance you're going to get down into your calves. So you really should start feeling a pretty good burn pretty quickly. So raise and lower. So with these, I would say anywhere from maybe 12 to 15 and lower. Super good. A lot of times we forget to work our calves. Okay, the last we're going to add in just a very slight plyometric. I would consider maybe even putting a little bit of a mat down. We want to make sure we're landing on a soft surface and we're not doing anything super explosive. To me, this is more conditioning and strengthening the feet. Okay, so you can just start in a chair. What we're going to do is we're just going to gently jump up. We're going to land on the balls of our feet very lightly, just a little bit of a pop. So it's a seated pop squat. So with this, make it as explosive as you want. Don't overly do it. This is just great, like I mentioned before, for strengthening and kind of toning the muscles in our feet. 'Cause we really want to make sure that they're nice and strong because that's going to help us with all the other exercises we're doing. So with these, maybe 12 to 15, just a little pop at the top. Get our heart rate up a little bit. I would say 3 rounds of everything today. Okay, so we've done a great little workout here, you guys. We've done 6 different exercises. We ended with something a little bit more metabolic to get our heart rate up. I hope you enjoyed this workout. Hey, check us out on Athlean-XX Hit the like button, subscribe. Hey, if there's any other videos you'd like to see as a beginner, let us know. Thanks for watching today, and I'll work out with you guys soon.